Hey guys, MichaelBtheGameGenie here. San Diego Comic-Con gets started tomorrow, and wouldn't you know it, Arcade1Up in fact has a booth in the Lucas Pavilion, and fans are taking this as an implication that they are on the verge of announcing a Star Wars XL cabinet. Unfortunately, I'm going to say not so fast, and I'm going to tell you why right after this. Okay guys, I know you're all probably pretty mad at me, but let me explain myself. Before we get started though, I want to say thank you so much to everybody for checking out the video. I always appreciate your guys' support, and if you're new to the channel, like what you see, go ahead, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, all that YouTube stuff. So guys, like I mentioned, San Diego Comic-Con gets started tomorrow. This is a wonderful time for us in the geek and nerd culture realm. If you like comics, movies, Star Wars, toys, all that shit, this is a very exciting time because we usually get some pretty big announcements. We're going to find out what's the next allotment of Marvel movies, any cool Star Wars shit, shows coming out. This is the time to find it out. And wouldn't you know, but Arcade1Up on their Twitter officially announced that they'll be appearing at San Diego Comic-Con, and they're going to be in the Lucas Pavilion with some Star Wars branded artwork in their announcement. Catch us all weekend long at the Lucas Pavilion and hang out with Arcade1Up team. Purchase a Star Wars pinball from us at the event and receive 10% off and a free San Diego Comic-Con exclusive branded Star Wars inspired Arcade1Up t-shirt. See you there. Now, guys, to me, that seems pretty straightforward. They're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. They're going to be selling Arcade1Up Star Wars pinballs and giving away Arcade1Up Star Wars branded shirts. This is what we call in the business, like I got a friend that's a beer rep, and like they'll usually do a party and have his product there. They call it an activation, so it's a good opportunity for Arcade1Up to be seen around what they consider to be marketable people while, marketing themselves, selling some of their equipment, and possibly luring in new customers. But for some reason, the community is going absolutely batshit crazy, thinking that that's not the reason they're at San Diego Comic-Con. They are, in fact, there to announce a new product. Now, why in the hell would people think that? So guys, a couple weeks back, John D from Arcade1Up was doing some community participation, doing the rounds on a couple different channels, and he had received some questions about a potential Star Wars XL or Pro cabinet in the future, and he gave some answers that were a little bit vague, so the community went nuts. You can see here on screen, this is me and my buddy Justin during his podcast show going over what an Arcade1Up Star Wars XL or Pro cabinet would look like. It seems this is a product the fans want so very bad, and John D gave some bait. On top of that, we just went through the E3 period Summer Games Fest when Arcade1Up would normally do their big announcements about the marquee cabs coming out this year, and realistically nothing happened. You go to the just announced section and we've got Killer Instinct Pro, which was announced last year at CES, I do believe. Might have been E3 last year, I don't really remember. We got the NBA Jam Shaq Edition cab. For some reason, that one sticks out to me about a bad experience making a false announcement or something. Oh yeah, that's why. Still shudder about this. Why aren't you NFL Blitz, Shaq? But if you take a look at these cabinets, we've got, the new Capcom Yoga Flame Edition, Capcom Legacy. We've got the new Miss Pac-Man. I call these the creator cabs because the art on them is very creative and not authentic. Then we've got Dragon's Lair, which again is 2 years in the making. And we've got these other legacy cabs that we all kind of knew about. But where are the big marquee titles? Where are the NFL Blitz? Shaq, I'm looking at you again. Where's the Time Crisis? Where is the Marvel vs. Capcom 2? That's what we've been waiting for. That's what we expected at Summer Game Fest, and maybe that's why the fans are so thirsty for any little bit of news they can possibly get. So when Arcade1Up makes an announcement that they're appearing somewhere like San Diego Comic-Con, they use Star Wars branded shit, people's minds are gonna run wild. But one thing that will happen at San Diego Comic-Con, Our new best friend from Arcade1Up, Liv, will be there. She'll be running the event at the San Diego Comic-Con. If you're in the area, stop by, play some arcade games, maybe buy a Star Wars pinball, get your unique Arcade1Up Star Wars branded shirt, and talk to Liv. And as Liv said, get loud and tell her the cabs you want to see. So if you do want to see a Star Wars XL, which I don't think they're going to have or be announcing at the event, go there, get loud, tell Arcade1Up this is definitely a cab we want them to make. So guys, again, I apologize. I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud. I just want to temper expectations. At this event, Arcade1Up have clearly stated what their involvement's going to be. They're going there to, for lack of a better term, shill or sell off their Star Wars pinball cabinets with a tie-in to Star Wars at the Lucas Pavilion, do an activation, tell fans about their products, touch base with the community, and draw up more interest. They are not there for the purpose of announcing a cabinet. But I've been wrong in the past. Like when live on Super Game Room Dudes, B actually showed off the NBA Jam Shaq Edition XL cab that for some reason I thought was going to be NFL Blitz. Anyways, guys, I just don't want to end up with a giant-sized Shaq egg on my face yet again. I believe that this is merely an activation, a great way to basically take Arcade1Up's already established partnership with Star Wars, show up at the Arcade1Up Pavilion, do activation of their product, show off their merchandise, and hopefully get some more interest and customers interested in Arcade1Up as a brand. Guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think that I'm wrong and Arcade1Up are in fact releasing a Star Wars XL cabinet at this event? Or do you agree with me that this is merely just an activation, just a fun event that people should go to, have a good time, and get loud and tell Arcade1Up we want a Star Wars XL cabinet? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this quick video, even though I'm giving you some bad news. Thank you so very much for watching. This is MichaelBtheGameGenie, and I'll talk to you next time.